Welcome everyone to this very special bonus episode of Knight's Quest.
100 seasons, 100 Knight's Quest.
100 episodes, Jamie and Nathan, 100 episodes.
We made it. We're here. We are celebrating this month by doing a bunch of bonus content. And we thought, what better way to celebrate 100 episodes than by going back to the beginning? Not episode 1, even before that.
But Nathan, what could be before episode 1? You're welcome for the segue. I'll be here all week. I do take bribes. I can do that more if we need. Yeah, I can do lots of segues.
So, you might remember from the first episode, I didn't talk about it a ton, but there was an original Knight's Quest version 1 that I wrote with my friend Josie in high school. Here's the story. I'm sitting there, sophomore year of high school. We're in chemistry class, and we're bored out of our minds. My friend Josie, they have been playing a lot of text-based adventure games where you, like, type in, you know, what you decide to do, like old school RPGs.
Like Zork.
Zork. It probably was Zork.
You have been eaten by a Gru.
And they had started playing, basically, a game that they had created called Knight's Quest with someone sitting next to them, where they would write down what they did as the game master, pass it off to their friend. She would write her response, pass it back and forth. That's how they passed class. I saw this. I thought it was fun. And I'm like, hey, I want to play too. So they start up a game with me. It starts off very generic. We're in a kingdom called Glenwood. And I am Sir Nathaniel. And I'm sent on a quest to retrieve a dragon jewel from a dragon. And so we start playing this game back and forth. We have a lot of fun with it. We end up playing it for 3 years, filling a total of 7 notebooks. And it was these notebooks that inspired me to continue to build this world on my free time. I enjoyed it. I ended up then with Jake and Jamie when we were in college many years later. I said, hey, I have this great story. There's parts of it that are absolute garbage because I wrote it in high school, like literal garbo. There's typos, which we will laugh at. There is just very bad things that the characters do. The pacing is garbo. Sometimes it's really fast and sometimes it's really slow because we'd be playing in class.
Right.
So if we were playing, it would be slowed down. But if it was like, oh, weekend, we would then like skip ahead because we want to get the action moving. But there's some things I really loved about this story. And so Jake, Jamie, and I, we read this together, made fun of it. We finished all 7 books. And then we decided, hey, we want to play it ourselves. And that's where this podcast came from.
Like reading the books was kind of our way to like have something scheduled to do after we finished college and weren't living with each other all the time. And then once we were done, we were like, well, we don't want to be done with Knight's Quest. Let's make Knight's Quest.
Yep. Yep. And so instead of writing it down in a notebook, we were like, we don't need to do that because we're in the same room.
Wrote it down with our voices.
We're in the digital age.
We recorded it with our voices, and we didn't intend for it to be a podcast, which is why episode 1 is also garbo in as far as audio quality. But now we're here 3 years later, 100 episodes later.
Yeah.
And I think it's like probably by the time this episode comes out, about 10 years since I actually wrote these first pages.
Oh, gotcha.
Of
okay.
Knight's Quest. So
It's the 1 decade anniversary of Knight's Quest.
wow, that's
kind of
really cool
is.
too.
Weird.
So, we are not going to read all 7 books of it right now. We just don't have time. I mean, it took
Just
us
kidding. Yes, we are.
months to
Buckle
read
in,
it all.
everybody.
They look down and they see that it's an 8-hour long.
It's a 24-hour episode marathon.
There are breaks when we do sleep. Those are recorded. I have taken off work this week.
I have drank energy drinks for the first time to record this, yeah.
Wait, Nathan, you've never drank energy drinks?
Not really, no.
Okay, not really or no? Like you've never once drank any bit of an energy drink? You've never consumed caffeinated beverage?
Okay, those are many different questions.
Okay, you've never once consumed a Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, something like that?
The most I've probably ever had is a sip. I've never
Okay,
had
gotcha.
a can.
So you've never had like a whole one?
That's a weird hill to die on. Like that's
All I know is I can barely handle coffee and caffeinated soda. I don't need my heart any faster.
I mean, I guess we're on opposite ends of that fucking spectrum.
Yes, we are. I'm well aware of this. Yes. Anyway.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
She's saying you sleep weird.
I don't need my heart to run any faster is like the most quintessential, like, anxious thing to say. I relate to that in my soul.
So we're going to read part of book 1 because book 1 was pretty big.
Yeah.
And all 3 of us are going to read parts of it.
Yeah.
If you enjoy this, I would love to just record all of it at some point. I do think it's funny.
That can be fun.
Releasing that as just another option for bonus content in the future. So let us know your thoughts.
Me in particular, I'm really looking forward to this because a lot of what we read over these back a couple of years ago, I've kind of forgotten. But also, I don't think I was there for the very first one. So, like...
No, you weren't.
So, like, the very beginning of the story for this particular character and stuff is going to be brand new to me. I genuinely don't know what's coming, so...
The last couple caveats I have before we dive into it. One, this edition of Knight's Quest is pseudo-canon. Again, it was the inspiration for things.
Right.
So some of it is real, like the Kingdom of Glenwood exists. That one's pretty easy. A lot of the theology of the writer was still developing. In this version, it's actually called the Game Maker. It's not called the writer yet.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still the Game Maker hero. That part's still there. And just like some content warnings, the main character in this part, Sir Nathaniel, does do a really sketchy thing that I totally will remove if I ever publish this. We'll warn you when we get to that part. It's kind of creepy. Other than that, we're going to make fun of it. We're going to laugh at it, and it's going to be a good time. Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
I think we're ready.
The first couple pages have been lost to time, but I know how it starts. Sir Nathaniel is sent on a quest, like I said, to find the Dragon Jewel. And when this first started, Josie, they would write a box, and I would write my answer in that box, like an actual text game. Then they got lazy of writing the box, and also I would end up writing more than could fit in there. So the box stopped happening. Anyway, I went traveling. I was on a horse. I went into the woods. I found a cave. Inside the cave, I heard some noises. There was I assumed some kind of criminal holding a crossbow, pointing it at someone who was tied and gagged. I did what I thought to be the heroic thing, and I attacked this criminal. And that's where the story starts. And again, the context is there's going to be lines that Josie wrote as the game maker, and then there's lines that I wrote. So Jake will be Josie, and I will obviously be me. And then Jake and myself and Jamie will fill in the other characters as they come along. Here's how it starts.
You kill the man. Do you want his crossbow? You must drop one item or give it to someone else. What do you do?
Take his clothes, make a knapsack, and put the crossbow in that and loot him for other things.
You find 1 day's worth of food and water, which you can add to your supply. Do you?
Yes.
What do you do next?
Talk to the other guy.
He says he is a man who the dead man captured. He wants to be released.
Pick his pockets.
Cool. Excellent decision.
Pick the captured man. Pick his pockets.
You find a piece of paper with the royal seal. The man tries to take it, but his hands are still chained.
Ask him about the paper.
He sighs and tells you that he is the prince and he was captured for ransom. What do you do or say?
I will return him to the king for the ransom money.
Perfect. Flawless logic.
Yeah. You take him to the king, who says the man you have is not his son. You have been fooled. You are to go back to your quest immediately, fool.
So
you got fooled, fool. Obviously.
Some stuff that goes on behind the scenes here is this whole time we're playing this game, I'm trying to figure out how do I win Knight's Quest. There was no set. How do I win?
Yeah.
And so you will see throughout the next, what in my brain feels like an eon, but it's one very fast moving page. I'm trying to figure out how to win this game.
I mean, the first mistake that you made was nothing to do with bread, like right away.
There will be a lack of bread symbolism in this, everyone. I'm sorry. So here's what I do after he calls me fool. I stab the king and claim the throne for my own.
You are now King Sir Nathaniel.
It works. It works,
That's
guys.
how that works. That's how it works.
Works in the Bible, works in real life, works in Knight's Quest. Stab the king, you're the king.
Yep. I send the phony prince to jail and arrange a feast in my honor.
And everyone just does it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's the king, I guess. It's time for a feast.
I mean, he stabbed the old king. So. During the feast, you see 3 people of interest. A man in a purple cloak, a woman in a red dress, and a man in a black ninja suit. Who do you talk to? I know who I'd talk to.
Who would you talk to?
I'd talk to the man in the ninja suit. He sounds like a cool guy.
Feels like worlds colliding.
Again, you got to picture, this is not adult Nathan playing this game. This is sophomore in high school Nathan, who was desperately forever alone.
Well,
single.
obviously, because he didn't talk to the guy in the ninja suit. Like,
so I obviously picked woman in red dress.
she smiles at you and curtsies. She asks what you want.
This is so bad. I hate
Just
it.
read it.
You have to read it.
Here we go. I asked her if she hurt herself when she fell from heaven.
There it is.
There it is. The only pickup line I knew.
She asks if it hurt breaking through the earth when you ascended from the underworld.
I say, anything to see your beautiful face. Gently stroke her face.
Milady.
Gently
pulls-
stroke her face with the asterisks is
That's how
genuinely
you say it's in
worse
action.
than the fell from heaven thing.
Yeah,
Not
so
even lying.
should we say when there's asterisks in the text?
Yeah.
Asterisks. Gently stroke her face. Asterisks.
Yeah.
I think we have to. Yeah. It denotes action.
Yeah. She pulls out a knife faster than you can react, holding it an inch from your stomach.
Move and I kill you. Speak unless I want you to and I kill you. Understand?
What do you do?
This is so bad. I whispered her, playing hard to get, I see. Fine,
Oh, this is...
fine, I won't move. But I can't say the same for my heart.
This is like Knight's Quest, the Ballad of Jeff.
It's amazing. Yeah.
No, that's the worst.
Google
The Ballad
Drive,
of
search
Jeff.
and replace Nathaniel equals Jeff. Done.
Oh, I hate that so much in my brain. All right.
She smiles, but the knife does not move.
There's something you need to see. You need to come with me.
What do you do?
I follow her willingly.
As you begin to leave, the woman nods at the man in the purple cloak, who nods back and begins to follow. They bring you to the dungeon and open a secret door in cell 427. They take you down the stairs where a soft red glow is being given off. A gold statue in the shape of a dragon stands in the center of a circular room, a red glow coming from its mouth. You are told that the statue is the life force of the kingdom, and without the dragon jewel, the kingdom will die. You were too selfish to get the jewel, and now the kingdom is dying. What do you do?
Oh, that's the quest you already had.
That's the quest I had.
So wait, is he just giving you shit because because
Yes.
instead of doing the quest, you were dicking around with feasts?
One thing that you will learn very fast about
Oh, that's amazing.
Knight's Quest, and I call this one Knight's Quest proper,
Right.
is that it's basically a big fuck you show off between
Yeah, it's
Josie
very
and myself.
vindictive.
Yeah. Josie I've not connected a ton with them since high school, but I do know that they have matured, as have I.
Right.
And so this is not highlighting our best features. Please do not view Josie in this light. But yes, we were both very proud dicks.
No, it is funny though, because it's like karma is like the only true force in this universe. Like karma is a real spirit, and they are like very well, not even karma, but just like, yeah, I suppose it is just like
It's the game maker.
it's a middle finger battle. Yeah.
Yep. So then here's what I do.
Yeah.
I send my army to retrieve the jewel. I mean, I got an army now, right? I give them all the materials they need, I give them all the materials they need, weapons, food, and horses. Then I ask the girl to dinner.
I
yeah.
want to know how he did this from knife point in the basement in the secret door.
It's just we're moving fast.
Yeah.
Here's the difference between Knight's Quest proper and now. It moves fast.
Yeah,
At least in the
shockingly
early
fast.
Your entire army dies, but they get the jewel. The woman accepts your invitation. Where do you take her? Please say Olive Garden.
I love the implication that, like, I send my army to retrieve the jewel that afternoon and then ask the girl to dinner.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
they all
the
die,
quest
but
is completed
somehow, yeah.
between these two paragraphs.
It's like, you know how sometimes in like the Bible it'll say they do this.
Oh, yeah.
And then this happens, and you're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
there was a lot in between there,
Right.
That we just skipped over."
There was
And
like
then there
40
were 7
that
years of
happened.
famine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then this guy, and then when he was 100, he had this kid. What? Huh? That's
Yeah.
all he did? That's all that matters?
Yep.
So, yeah. I got the jewel back. We're going to dinner. First, I set up drafting and training for a new army.
Oh, yeah.
Because, gotta have that. Then I take her to my royal private restaurant in my castle.
Restaurant. You need to show some restraint, sir.
Yeah.
No one wants to join your army, jerk.
I was just thinking about that. Just so you know, the entire previous army died in a suicide mission. Anyway, who wants to join my army?
We got the crystal, guys. We got it.
The jewel. We saved the kingdom.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, I
important thing.
force the draft because I'm king.
Oh, boy.
I also give soldiers tax benefits, free weapons, and a ticket to a royal banquet. So I force it, but good stuff.
Congratulations, you are now in an economic depression and a rebellion, but you still have your date. What do you say to her?
Now, Jake, you've done this a couple times now. I do need to stick. You need to stick.
I'm
to
sorry.
the
Let me read
text.
that. Congrats, you are now in an
congrats,
economic depression and a rebellion, but you still have your date. What do you say to her?
It's those little details. It's not congratulations. That's too formal.
If the date hasn't happened yet, this still is happening in one afternoon.
Well, maybe the date wasn't for that date.
Maybe
It
it
could have
was
been
like
Fair
months
point.
in advance.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
you got.
Absolutely
She's a
fair
busy
point.
person. Okay, so now we go into this date, which is just what two single, always been single, sophomore boys think a romantic date would be. This is it. First, I declare today national holiday.
Sweet.
So that's to deal with the depression. Okay, then I say to her, what kind of beautiful food could I get a beautiful woman like you?
What kind of beautiful food? I'm so yeah.
She says you can boil yourself alive and she'll eat you pink flesh.
She'll eat you pink flesh.
I mean, to be honest, if you're boiled, you're probably not pink anymore, so I don't know what.
I don't know.
Ooh.
When meat is boiled, I guess it's a lobster that it brightens. I don't know. It probably would stay pink, in my opinion. Okay. I'll say we're all out of that. But maybe she would like the special roast pork.
She laughs and says she'd love that. What do you do?
Wow, she changed her tune very quickly.
Lol,
Yeah.
all right.
Lol, JK's. Have the servants bring in the food, dim the lights, have music play in the background, then ask, by the way, I was so entranced by your beauty that I forgot to inquire your name.
Just because I have to know what music is playing in the background.
I don't know, whatever Jamie put. Just kidding. We won't have music. I won't do it
I
to
was
you,
gonna
Jamie. won't
say,
do
I
that.
don't, yeah.
This is a bonus episode, no music.
She says,
Yes, you did.
I say, may you ease my weary heart and tell me what I should call a masterpiece like yourself?
she says,
You can call him whatever you like.
I think it's supposed to be you can call me.
Oh, it's just the letters are switched. Okay.
There's a switched.
I was like,
you can
what?
call him whatever you like.
It's like, what plural thing is she
Actually,
talking
I do think
about?
that one probably was me typing that wrong. There's no way we wrote
Oh,
me
really?
wrong. Yeah. So
That's
I'll fix that.
That's not an
But
original
I do it.
typo.
You can call him whatever you like. I say, I'll call you my beautiful angel. What is the name of my angel?
She says,
Angel works for now. Oh, okay.
You
That's
remember Angel?
okay. I do remember Angel. I didn't know that's how she got her name.
She does. It's because Josie didn't want me to know her name because it's just him being a dick back to me. All right, Angel? Enjoying your food?
Very much, although I'd still prefer some form of human flesh. What the hell is happening in this line?
I don't know. After reading and typing this out many times, I believe his intent was for her to just be like messing with me.
Right.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Both of those words spelled wrong. Is that what you usually eat at home?
Human, horse, frog, all sorts of things. The 3 food groups.
yes.
You know. Fascinating. Where did you used to live?
Fascinating. I think that's another one.
Fascinating, yeah.
Used to live. I still live there.
Where is that?
The end, about 10 minutes from here.
I will have to visit sometime. What do you do for a living?
I kill people for money.
This is like Katrina's like great aunt.
This
Yeah.
is amazing.
Well, Technically, this one takes place in the year 2500, so she could be
Ooh.
Katrina's great-great-granddaughter.
oh no.
dang.
We don't know. We don't know. I kill people for money. I don't know if the way you delivered it is how it was delivered, but that's
found
it.
it really funny.
I kill people for money. It's not any more awkward than the rest of this conversation has been. Really, who is your latest target?
Winks.
I'm not allowed to say. Besides, I don't mix business with pleasure.
I know what you mean. How about we... Oh, so this is where it starts to get real gross.
Can't keep justifying it, Nathan. You just have to read it.
We're going in! I'm so
This was
sorry,
your
everyone.
idea!
Oh, this is my least favorite part. It gets better. How about we go to my room and continue this conversation in private?
Oh, you thought I meant this
Gestures around.
was pleasure. Oh, okay, the meal. Got it. Okay, I see what's going on. Yep.
Yes. Then we can talk business in my room. Asterisk grabs her hand.
She again pulls out a knife and holds it at your throat, saying,
You do not touch me.
I apologize. Let me show you something. Asterisk, gesture hand to bedroom door, asterisk.
The woman gets an amused look on her face and says,
Is that really how you get women into your room?
Let me show you something. Points at bedroom. Is it your penis?
You want to go in there? You want to go in that room? That room right there? Which is also connected to the private restaurant, apparently.
It's all
Restaurant?
convenience.
I mean, it's convenient, yeah.
I had my convenience wizards whip this up.
Yeah, real fast. So, me in real life at this time, I was trying to figure out how do I win this game, and I'm like, this whole time Josie had been threatening, like, I could just kill you and it'd be over. So I'm like, if I have an heir to the throne, then I will win the game.
You're writing new character sheets.
Yeah, that was my logic, which was weird. Okay, where are we? If you don't want to see, that's your decision. But very few people get to enjoy this pleasure. Gross. I hate that.
Awful.
Did you also not look at this at all recently before we did this
No,
recording?
I wanted to go in blind, baby.
Oh,
Baby.
no.
Hindsight is 2020 and 2020 sucked.
All right, then, to your room.
I lead her to my room. Then I offer her a fine wine.
Nathan,
This
please
is-
read it correctly.
Oh, I did. Oh, thank you.
What?
I lead her to my room. Then I offer
I lead
her
her to my
a fine
room.
wine.
Fucked it up again.
This is what is that word?
It's not then.
No, what? That's not then. I lead her to my room. There, I offer her a fine wine. This is the finest wine money can buy. Oh,
I guess that still makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it still works.
This is what you wanted to show me?
Patience. Have the wine. I insist. Then I will show you.
She drinks the wine.
All right, show me.
Come stand over here. You'll get the best view of my surprise.
It's my penis.
I hate it. It's not what ends up happening, but I hate it.
That's all I can think of. She walks to where you directed her.
Are you ready? Here's the surprise. I pull a lever that
What?
opens a trapdoor to the furnace under Angel.
What?
Using her, underlined all caps, assassin skills, she leaps away
Assassin.
and breaks out the window, free climbing down the castle wall.
Oh, hell yeah, okay.
I send my guards and archers after her, saying that she had tried to kill me.
She evades your guards, slaying 5 of them. An hour later, you feel a
yeah.
knife at your throat.
God, I'm a badass.
We just skip 5 hours. Just boom, she's there. I say, who goes there? If this is Angel, I think I was under a spell. I didn't mean to hurt you. Again, Sir Nathaniel's an actual dick. Like, he's
Doubling
not
down.
a good guy.
Why doesn't she just kill him?
I don't know.
I guess that would end the game, but still.
Yeah.
Really?
Angel says.
And why should I believe you?
You have no reason to believe me. I have not proven worthy of your trust. All I can say is that I love you. If that isn't worthy of your trust, then do with me as you will.
Very well, I will do exactly what I want with you.
She leads you out of the castle.
She just fucking stabs him.
Kill you. That's what I wanted to, was kill you. I follow her willingly, telling guards to let her take me and not worry.
She takes you to her room at the inn she told you of, tying you to a chair. She leaves the room. What do you do?
Wait an hour.
An hour passes and night begins to fall. A maid walks in and sees you. What do you do?
I ask her if she could untie me and tell me who lives here.
She says she has orders not to untie anyone from this room, and she doesn't have a list of rooms.
This is just the room where people get tied up a lot.
Yeah, this is the time. I wait another hour.
Angel comes back. She sits on the bed and watches you. What do you do?
Go to sleep.
Of course. Of course. This is what I do anytime somebody's staring at me. I just go straight to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
She pricks your arm with a needle to keep you from sleeping.
See what I mean? It's just a constant back and forth. Like, no, you can't sleep.
Yeah,
Wait,
this
no.
is like
Wait,
this
that's
is
such
no
a funny
but
image.
the story.
Yeah, you can see why Knight's Quest now has dice, so it prevents people
Yeah.
from just doing whatever they want
So, like, to be
with
clear,
no reason.
not a syringe with something in it or anything like that. Just a needle, just kind of
Like a
poking
sewing
at him
needle.
Just enough
occasionally
to like keep you awake. Yeah.
to be mildly annoying. Yeah,
I ask her what she wants of me.
She says,
I want you to do something for me. Yeah, that's exactly what he asked.
Yeah, what? I ask her, what is it?
My sister was kidnapped. I want you to find her. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We got a plot.
Okay.
I say, I will find your sister. Let me return to my castle to get help to find her. You can come with me if you don't trust me.
You will not be tricking me, Your Majesty. You may go to your castle, but not with me. And the next time I see you, if you don't have my sister, I will kill you.
Thank you. Then I head off to my castle. When I get there, I send for my head general.
your head general does not exist. He was killed by your dragon, and there is no one in the army to take his place.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay. I send for my head magician, whom is very powerful.
The king you killed hated magic. There is no head magician.
This is kind of fascinating, though. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to read a fiction story about two authors trying to write a book, except they're like kind of mad at each other and
Yeah,
constantly
Except
trying
it's
to
Nikola
undo each
Tesla
other's shit.
and Thomas Edison writing a book.
And they're like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No, you can't. I send a message to all the neighboring kingdoms for the best magicians. If they can do a certain task, they get 1 million gold coins as a reward.
Whew.
You are sent Drakkar the Evil.
Oh.
Of course.
Now, I do think you read it correctly as Drakkar, but I always thought it was Drakkar, but there are two Ks. And that's
Oh.
the reason the A should be...
Yeah, because we're gonna need to say his name a lot. So
Yep.
Yeah, he comes up quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Drakkar the Evil is a famously kind and good-hearted person.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Well,
he's
since
the real
since
good
we
guy.
were talking about like dragons, I could just say Drakkar because
Yeah.
Drake and
I
stuff.
feel like it
yeah.
makes sense. All
No,
right.
I mean, you say however you want. It was a written medium.
Yeah, no
so
one's gonna read this.
It's Drakkar. Whoops, it's
Yeah.
out there. All right.
God damn it.
I ask Drakkar if you can make a genie lamp with a genie in it, teleport in my lap long enough for me to make a wish, then I will give you the reward. See, I'm trying to like hedge my bets.
Drakkar stabs you in the leg with a magic knife. A black genie lamp appears next to the hilt.
Okay. Now, before I read this next line, again, I'm trying to figure out how can I win the game. This whole time, no joke, Josie, they had been, between classes in the hallway. They're like, at any moment, I could just make fire and brimstone fall from the sky and it'd be over.
Right.
And as you can see, they have done just whatever they've wanted. So this
Right.
is a
Yep.
real genuine threat.
Bleeding from the ankle.
And so I thought the whole reason I got this genie lamp was
Yeah.
like, there's only one way I can guarantee that I can win. And so I make this request. I rub the lamp. When the genie appears, I say to him, Mighty Genie, I wish to take all the powers of the current game maker, making myself the game maker and him the player. Now, I handed Josie this notebook, and I had no idea what the response was going to be.
Right.
And then they write back,
He does as you wish.
and this is the moment
That's
that
surprising
I
to me,
love
yeah.
Knight's Quest. Because
Yeah.
it is now going to be the plot where the author of the story and the protagonist switch places. And that concept, I love. But then here's me getting really petty.
Yeah, I'm weird that was agreeable. Yeah. I mean, sorry,
also-
I'm surprised is what I meant to say.
Yeah. As game maker, I make myself win.
No, game makers don't win.
Can't argue with that logic.
So, Josie, they called themselves Josiah at the time this was written. So then I write, sending Josiah to become a lowly beggar in the same kingdom I was in,
Right.
and I destroy all the genies in the world.
Right.
What do you do?
I go to the inn where Angel is.
When she sees you, she slaps you in the face saying,
How dare you show your face to me after what you did to my family? What?
I apologize profusely, but tell her I want to make a deal with her.
so very quickly, now I
What the
have become
what?
a dick to them. I'm just doing terribly. It doesn't stop. It gets worse.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you are now using...
Angel to be addicted.
So you're using this part of the story to write in more backstory shit
Yep.
to get even. Okay, that makes more
Yes.
sense.
Yep.
I can never forgive you for selling my parents into slavery, making me and my sister orphans. What did you want?
My soul has been put into this hideous body, who obviously did something horrible. However, we have a common enemy.
Who?
He used to be known as King Nathaniel. Now he is called the Game Maker. He promised to find your sister, but instead of using a genie he found to help you, he used it to make himself even more powerful.
Damn, now the plot's rolling along.
Angel's sister teleports in front of Angel with a note saying,
What?
I never break a promise. I still love you, from King Nathaniel, a.k.a. GM.
Amazing how nice he can be when he's threatened, isn't it? Don't forget, he has tried to kill you.
Your hair starts to gray and fall out until you are almost completely bald.
I drink a hair growth potion.
You don't have one. All you own are the rags on your back. Suddenly, you hear a person screaming, running from the city. The man yells, "Run in fear! The evil Drakkar has taken over the kingdom because the old king disappeared. There is no hope. Run away!" What do you do?
I tell Angel and her sister to follow me and walk toward the castle.
So now we've got a plot.
Damn. Suddenly we're at, like, the final boss. Yeah, this is intense.
Yeah. Again, moves fast sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is so slow, you want to pull your eyes out. We haven't gotten there yet. Angel and her sister look at each other and decided to follow you. As you walk to the castle, the sky begins to turn a blood red and you smell burnt flesh. Do you continue?
I've got nothing better to do.
Wow.
I felt that sass from 10 years ago right now. Oh my goodness. You keep walking. You see dead bodies, guards, knights, and peasants lay all over the road with burn marks and strange mutations. Angel's sister covers her eyes. Angel says,
We are going to have to prepare before we face this guy.
What do you do?
I listen to Angel and say, what do you have in mind?
Well, there are all these dead guards. We could take their weapons and armor.
What a foolish idea. Armor will do no good, and you're the only one who knows how to use weapons, unless your sister is also trained.
At least you could wear some nicer clothes than what you're wearing. My sister was never trained. She was kidnapped before I could teach her. And don't call me foolish. I've had more training than you think. Plus, I could kill you.
Your boyfriend gave me these clothes. If you don't like it, take it up with him. And if you act foolish, I will call you foolish. It's that simple. Besides, I doubt you'd kill me. I created you after all.
There is a lot going on in this conversation.
There's a lot happening in that
There's
line.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's so much.
What are you talking about? You didn't create me. You know what? I don't need you. Me and my sister are going to kill Drakkar ourselves. Good luck on your own. I almost said good luck on your own, beggar, but now I realize it is good luck on your own, beggar.
Very well. Oh, very well. If you don't believe me, that's fine. Go fight another of my creations. I'll find my own way out. I walk away, but soon double back to the castle on an alternate route.
Yeah, it's just, this is drenched in petty.
So,
petty.
has this person yet told them, like, oh, I used to be Game Maker? Because that would clear up a lot of this confusion.
God, yeah.
Yeah, I don't, did they?
By the
Did
way,
we
I
miss it?
used to be God. Yeah.
No, they didn't. That's pretty standard for this character who I will, they name themselves in a beat.
Oh, okay.
As you walk closer to the castle, it starts to get hotter. Then when you see the castle, you hear, H-E-R-E, a scream from the
Yeah.
castle.
Do I recognize the voice?
It sounds like Angel's, but a little higher. Then you hear Angel scream,
No! Diamond!
Foolish girls, I mutter and run into the castle.
So, in case you didn't catch my really subtle hint,
Yeah.
her sister's name is Diamond.
Right.
That's the subtle clue there. You get to the door of the castle when a huge heat wave hits you. It almost knocks you over. What do you do next?
I jump in the moat and get out right away. The water should keep me cool long enough to open the door at least.
The heat returns to bearable. You open the door and hear laughing from upstairs. What do you do?
I try to find a different way upstairs.
You find a ladder that leads to a back closet upstairs.
I climb up it.
When you get to the top, you are in a dark closet. The only light is a red light coming from under the door. Do you go in?
I peel under the crack first.
I think it's supposed to be
Peer. Yeah, I think it's peer.
Peer or peak, we'll never know.
Yeah.
It's an L. Where's an
I mean, L is
on the
next to K,
keyboard?
so I think peak.
It's probably peak. That's probably peak.
I just start peeling the door. Yeah.
But that's funny too. A peel under the door. Okay, we're about to get Dracar to talk.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
I don't know who would do that best. It could be me. It could be you. I think Jamie would be funny to hear you do like just a generic cartoon bad guy voice.
That would be fun.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, do you want it serious or not?
He needs to be cartoonishly evil.
Are we talking like Skeletor?
I was thinking Skeletor.
I need him to be Skeletor. Jamie, can you do a attempt Skeletor?
Sure, yeah.
I think that'd be so funny.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You see Angel tied up in the corner crying. You see Dracar floating in the air wearing elaborate clothing. Diamond is laying on the floor. She has dark red skin, spikes coming out of her back, and is about 3 times her usual size.
Oh my god.
Fire
What's
is
her
coming
usual
off-
size? Do we know? This is the first time
size.
we've met her.
No, it's not. She teleported, remember?
Oh, no, we're talking about Diamond.
We did meet Diamond. She's
Oh, we
the
just
one who
didn't know her name. Got.
didn't know her name. Come on, keep up.
I'm sorry.
Fast-paced story.
How did they get here before the main character?
Because he left and doubled back.
Oh, okay, sure.
Keep
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
Jamie. Come on.
Fire is coming off the walls.
Yeah.
And dark clouds are hanging in the ceiling.
Oh.
What do you do next?
I try to see if there's anything in the closet I could use.
There is a broom and a bucket. That's it. You should have prepared sooner.
Now I'll use what I got. I grab the broom and rush out.
Excellent.
Dracar turns around, stretches out his arm, ropes shoot from his hand and tie you up. He laughs and says,
It's about time you showed up. I would have thought the ex-game maker would know his way around. Did you ever think your own creation would turn against you?
this is the best. This is the best.
Now do you believe me? I say to Angel, ignoring Dracar.
He didn't even say it though. It's the thing. He didn't even say he was the game maker.
Angel's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, this is Diamond now.
Nope. This is still
I think
Dracar.
it's still
Oh,
Dracar,
I see.
yeah.
Yeah.
Angel can't hear you. She is in a state of mental torture. That rope is enchanted to make her think that her worst fears are coming true. Is that all you have to say?
Nah, I've got plenty to say. I begin to slowly remove the broom from the ropes to loosen them.
What?
He got
So
tied
he's
up,
tied
so
up in
he's
ropes.
like...
He's tied up in ropes.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so he's,
okay.
he's trying to ditch the broom to give himself some slack.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm sure you do. I bet you're wondering what I've been up to.
Nope.
I bet you're wondering what I've been up to?
Nope. I don't really give a mushroom. But being a villain and all...
What?
But being a villain and all that, I know you need to monologue.
The mushroom is in reference to the shiitake mushroom.
Of course.
Okay. That's fair.
Very Spy Kids one.
Oh
of you.
my god.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the first monologue. You ready?
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
god.
Have fun with the typos.
All right. You know me well. Let me start from the beginning. When I saw the
In the
old
beginning
king...
was the word, and the word was...
The monologue's already long enough. Let him go.
I'm sorry.
When I saw the old king disappear, I saw this as an opportunity. I took the genie lamp and had just enough time to wish to be the greatest sorcerer ever before it disappeared. Again, disappeared. I took the throne and used my new powers to make it rain brimstone from the sky, turning it blood red. That was all intentional. That was all on purpose. But I could feel that there was a greater power out there. I wanted to be game maker, so I used my power to try and turn people into genies. But as you can see by the people in the streets, I was unsuccessful. That's when these 2 girls showed up. She
Gestures to Angel.
tried to stab me, but I had made myself immune to mortal weapons, so I sent her into mental torture. Then I saw this little one.
Gestures to Diamond.
I saw that she had great power potential, so I tried to turn her into a genie. She struggled greatly, and that's what caused the heat wave. In the end, I was stronger, but even she didn't become a genie, just this strange monster. Now I only have one option. Because you were the old game maker, you have lots of energy potential. What is energy potential?
It's like PP.
It's when I end up becoming Anima, I think.
Oh, okay. Now I will try and turn you into a genie. Any last words before I make you my personal powerful slave?
Why would you want to be game maker? As game maker, you will still be threatened by genies. A genie is more powerful than any game maker. Even as game maker, you can lose.
Interesting. Okay, we're setting up
it's-
some lore here.
Again, this is pseudo-canon. This is...
Nathan is shaking his head. Yeah. Game Maker has unlimited power. He controls everyone. Well, Except for one. The player, whoever that is, has freedom from the game maker. I have studied the religion of Knight's Quest. Wait, hold on.
This is Leroy levels of meta.
Excuse me. I have studied the religion of Knight's Quest my whole life. You have been my idol for years, and now you shall be my slave. God, that was a lot. A lot of things just changed in that sentence. Holy cow.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
If you truly want a slave, make the current game maker your slave. He's the one you need to defeat, not me.
I don't think you understand what I want. I picture him getting like more exasperated as he's trying to explain all this.
Yeah. He's like, "Come on,
Game Maker
man."
has a limited power. The only way to be Game Maker is through a genie, and you are my only chance to get a genie. It's that simple.
Yeah, come on, man. It's very simple. Come on.
Now, no more delays.
Nope.
Now, more delays. Let's get started.
Right then, Diamond made a growling noise and starts to move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I throw the ropes off of me and run at Drakkar with the broom.
Foolish mortal, you can't harm me.
Diamond starts to stand up.
Yeah, whatever. I keep running at Drakkar.
He shoots a fireball at you.
Bam.
Diamond is now standing with back to you.
I dodge the fireball and keep running at Drakkar.
Do you think you can win?
With no question mark. Yeah. He shoot multiple fireballs at you.
Luckily, the broom I found was magical, and I deflect the fireballs.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. The broom sets on fire. Nice try. Drakkar laughs.
You can't win.
I've stalled long enough to have gotten to Drakkar, and I hit him with the burning broom.
The broom breaks.
I really love the cadence of him yelling, "Do you think you can win?" And then it's quiet for a while they throw shit, and then he just says, "You can't win."
Let me answer that for you.
Here's the answer. You can't. No.
Yeah.
I say, the broom breaks.
I am immune to mortal weapons.
Drakkar grabs your neck.
Any last words?
The broom isn't a weapon. Try again.
Fine.
Sure.
His leg catches on fire, but he puts it out using your body.
What does that mean?
Slams your body against his leg to put it out.
I repeat, any last words?
I do wonder if this was supposed to be like a no man can kill me, I am no man kind of moment of like, I'm immune to mortal weapons. It's a broom, dummy.
It's the audio from that scene, but the person saying it is Skeletor and the person responding is a broom.
Hold on, time out. I gotta write that. I'm gonna make that a meme later, because that's really good. I'll have to save it until we post this episode.
Yeah, in December.
This is an officially commissioned meme.
Broom meme. All right.
Look, remembering that.
All right.
I think I'll remember it, yeah.
He has any last words?
All right. Nope, not really. Do you have any last words?
You are quite an amusing beggar.
At that moment, Diamond turns around. You expected a hideous face, but it is actually very beautiful. She jumps on Drakkar. He drops you to the floor. Diamond yells to you, "Run and take Angel away from here. I'll deal with Drakkar." What do you do?
I disregard her. I untie Angel, but do not run.
Diamond yells while fighting, "What are you doing? Save yourself!" Angel is still unconscious.
I slap Angel in the face.
Unconscious. Oh, shit. Okay.
She opens her eyes. She whispers,
"Where am I? Where's Diamond? Is she safe?"
I think it's actually said, "Where am I? Where's Diamond?" Is she safe?
Where am I? Where's Diamond?
Yes, that's correct. There's no punctuation there, yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this lightly, but she's kind of a giant beast fighting Drakkar.
I like the wording of that because it sounds like a compliment. Wow, she's just a giant beast. What?
She looks over your shoulder.
What's that creature? What's going on?
Oh, instead of listening to me, you decided to attack Drakkar unprepared, so now I'm saving you. And that creature is Diamond. Long story there.
That can't be Diamond. No, I must still be dreaming.
Yeah, yes, well done. You're dreaming. The only way to wake up is when Drakkar dies, understand?
You don't control me in the real world, so definitely not in my dreams.
She struggles up. When she's standing, she looks around.
This is one weird dream, but it feels so real. Does she actually think it's a dream?
I don't remember.
All right.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was magic-induced. It isn't a normal dream. I was intended to be your guide to help you.
Yeah, right. Just tell me this guide. Just tell me this, guide. Is that red creature my sister?
She's an image representing your real-world sister. Drakkar turned her into the creature.
Well, then I have to help my sister, whatever she looks like.
Angel runs towards the fight when Diamond yells, "Run away, Angel! I've got this under control! Go far, far away!" Angel replies,
But what does that mean?
Diamond yells, "Go with that man! He will help you! I can feel it!"
Him? But, he's... Fine, let's go, beggar.
Let's go, girly.
She pulls her knife out and puts it to your throat.
I didn't say I wanted to go with you, especially since this is a dream. I could just kill you.
She puts the knife away and
That
heads
seems
down
to
the
be
stairs.
the go-to. I could just kill you if I
But
wanted to.
I'm not going to, I guess. In fact, I'm gonna put my knife away, yeah.
She is so hot when she does that. I follow her.
Nathan, if
Hot
it makes
dog.
you feel any better, if I had written, like, fan fiction about myself in high school and there was, like, a gay romance, it would probably have been this bad, so...
That's true. Yeah, show me your high school
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
and we'll compare notes and we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
yours-
Did you write like an 8-book novel? No, maybe don't critique my work then.
Then don't critique it. Just kidding. You can, I just
Yeah,
overdo it.
we're still absolutely gonna critique it.
Oh, and then my
Oh, wait,
next
hold on,
line
hold on,
is...
dang, she is so hot when she does that. I follow her.
And I respond with, "Dang, so true."
So true.
In the narration of the story, yeah.
So
And
true.
we're both writing this character, so it's not even like a real person. It's like us
You're
having
both
this comment.
lusting after a line of text.
Yeah. You and Angel run out of the castle. She turns around to see an explosion from the tower.
I hope she's alright.
Jamie, I feel like you're not doing the right emotion.
Angel has said
Well,
some
I hope
very
she's
odd
fine.
things recently. My personal favorite is when Diamond said, "Run away, go away, get out of here," and Angel answered, "What does that mean?" Yeah, I hope she's alright.
Her eyes begin to water. She wipes them, saying,
We can't stop. Let's head to my room at the inn.
Maybe you should ask your boyfriend to help us. He's the one really wreaking havoc, not Drakkar. I follow her to the inn.
My boyfriend? What are you talking about? Who do you think you are, anyway?
Oh, no one, just a previous game maker who has been thrown down here by your boyfriend, King Nathaniel, and current game maker.
First off, I don't believe in that game maker mumbo-jumbo. It's just another stupid religion. And second, King Nathaniel was not my boyfriend. He just amused me.
Oh, really? I'll remember that, girly. Not your boyfriend. Anyway, you don't have to believe in it. It's real, despite your belief. See, that's how people should, like, convert people to Christianity. I think that's a really strong argument. You don't have to believe it. It's just fucking real. So, like, whether you believe it or
real
not, it's the
despite your
truth.
belief.
Yeah, it's real. Doesn't matter what you think.
Whatever, don't try to convert me. I don't have time for that. I have a sister to help. So let's go to my room, get some supplies, and help her.
Oh, yes, because the first time we attacked the psychopathic sorcerer, things went so well. Let's try being less moronic this time around.
Well, what do you have in mind, Mr. Genius?
Mr. Genius.
As damn, really cut to the core.
Yeah.
As is known in Glenwood lore.
Glenn, woo!
That's one too many O's there.
All sorcerers have a powerful object which feeds their magic, a life source of sorts.
Well, where would we find that? And I don't have time to go on a quest. My sister could die any minute now.
There's always time for a quest. Besides, the best way to keep your sister alive is find Drakkar's magic thingy. That's the technical term. Because this is a dream, you have some control. Imagine Drakkar dying and a hole will open in your dream, allowing us to go where his magic thingy is.
Oh, I don't know if we want to do that, yeah.
Game Maker, you sure as heck better make this work.
Oh, stop with this dream nonsense. I've known this wasn't a dream for a while now. Thanks for lying to me in a near-death
Lying.
experience. Thanks for lying. Besides, we're already at the inn. I'm going to get some supplies if you want to help save... If you want to help save my sister.
Save me, sister.
If you want to help save me sister, fine. If not, leave me alone.
She storms inside the inn. Do you wait for her or leave?
I leave. I have no need for little children who don't listen.
Oh my god.
And this epitomizes this character so much. Just any way to say, no, I don't want to do the story you're building. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do something else. Do you walk towards the castle, away from the castle, or into the woods?
I walk away from the woods and diagonally in a direction to pass the castle.
See, just being so extra. You walk through the woods. It's getting dark. What do?
I look for a cave to stay in.
You don't find a cave. It is now dark. What now?
I do not fear the night. I keep walking.
The woods are very thick. The darkness is so strong that you can't see in front of you. Plus, you're getting tired. How about now?
I sing show tunes to stay awake and hold my hands out in front of me so I don't bump into a tree. This is glorious.
Wow.
Like, can you imagine the gonads of a person who's walking through the woods at night just being like, something has changed within me? Just like touching trees.
It's just pitch black, except for the light off in the distance of a castle that's on fire while people fight for their lives.
Yeah. Josie and I were both in theater together, so every now and then...
I don't believe it.
It probably won't be in this book, but we make inside jokes about the play that we're in.
Oh, okay.
So that will eventually come up, probably like book 5 or something like that. Your head hits a tree limb, knocking you unconscious. ... You dream of a girl, young and beautiful. She stares at the moon for what feels like hours. Then fire consumes her, but she doesn't move. Her ashes blow into your face, and you love it, or it loves you.
What?
Then you hear a voice, calm, deep, and soothing. It says, "The midnight sun is the medical cure, but not forever so. The fire will consume again and destroy the love you know."
Oh,
Then the voice
okay.
stops, and you hear a bird. It gets louder and louder, blaring in your ear. You wake up, a bird singing by your head. What do?
This whole thing, I just want to like put on the like I'm 13 and this is deep.
I kind of love this. There's something really funny about the idea that like an innocent, there's an innocent character like fighting off this powerful demon king like very close by, but the main character is just like, nah, I'm good. I'm doing my own shit.
Yeah.
There's something very intriguing about that.
This is like the bad karma ending at the end of Fallout 3 if you convince the super mutant doctor to like die in your place so you could just like fuck off to the wasteland. I asked the bird what it wants.
Caws in your face, then flies away. Now what?
I follow the bird.
It flies high above the trees. You follow it until you reach a road, a worn down and weathered road. One way goes to the castle, the other toward some fields. Which way do you go?
Which way does the bird go?
Towards the castle.
What does the bird look like?
A cardinal.
Riveting!
Obviously, this represents fire, which was in my dream. To the castle.
Oh, okay, they've changed their tune, yeah.
As you walk to the castle, you see a little camp. There's a horse, the remains of a campfire, and a man sleeping between both. What do?
The remains of fire. I rekindle it to a blaze.
The man wakes up. He says to you, "Well, good morning. Who do I owe the pleasure of this visit?" You get a closer look at the man. He's very handsome, with sandy blonde hair and a small beard on his face. He's tall, strong, and has bright eyes. What do you say?
The game maker.
"You're the game maker? Right, and I'm the son of a genie. Ha! That's funny. But seriously, what's your name?" "I'm Paul, ex-knight to the king."
I have no name. I was the game maker until King Nathaniel used a genie to dethrone me and make himself game maker.
Okay, the joke is old. If you don't want to tell me your name, just make one up.
It's no joke, but fine. Call me Drake Austin.
We'll refer to him now as Drake from now on. "Well, hello, Drake. What brings you to my camp?"
It's a long story.
"Fine by me. Can I get you something to eat?"
Sure. I haven't eaten for thousands of years.
I know that feeling. I'll make it quick. I feel like I haven't eaten for thousands of years either.
No, I really haven't eaten for thousands of years. Oh, forget it. What do you have to eat?
We do have bread. I got bread, some ham, and a little water. A feast for kings.
Kings, indeed. Where are you heading, Paul?
I now remember there actually is a hell of a lot of bread in this book.
It's a subconscious...
We'll get to the bread. We'll get to not this episode, but eventually.
There's always more
Kings
bread.
indeed. Where are you heading, Paul?
That was me. I said that.
Fuck. You said that, because I'm
Paul
Paul.
starts talking to himself.
Paul refers to himself in the third person.
Well, when the fire started falling from the sky, I fled the city with my family. Sadly, they didn't make it.
He seems fine.
After I gave them their burial, I set up camp here. Now I have no purpose.
Oh,
Maybe I could go with you.
God, that's sad.
Where are you headed?
I'm on my way to kill Dracar. Same old, same old.
Who's Dracar?
The evil sorcerer who caused the fire to fall from the sky. I have some people I need to save.
So now he cares? Like, he cares about them? Like,
Yeah,
don't
he
get it.
changed his mind when he saw the cardinal, I guess.
Yeah, the cardinal. I must save the people I didn't care and just abandoned. He killed my family. I must avenge their death. I'm coming with you.
Oh, how nice. Someone else the game maker decides to throw into my life.
Ah, yes. The almighty game maker. May he bless our souls. It's good to see a fellow believer. I'm a very religious man. Now, we shouldn't delay. I'll start packing my things. Oh, here's your food. He hands you some bread and ham on a tin plate.
Don't you get tired of it? Having someone else control everything around you? I take the plate and start eating.
No, because I know that it is all part of a greater plan. Whether my part is big or small, I'm happy to do my part for the greater story.
Well said, game maker.
But were you talking to me?
No, everything you say is just the game maker, so whatever you think or believe is the game maker making you do that.
This is like the guy who watched Fight Club and thought it was just life-changing.
Those are wise and deep words, Drake. Did you study at some kind of university to learn such knowledge of our master?
The game maker is not my master, and I didn't go to a university. I was the game maker.
You used that joke already. Well, if you don't want to tell me, I hardly know you, so I shouldn't pry. Are you ready to go yet?
Let's go. To the castle.
All right, then. Get on my horse. We'll ride to the castle. Paul gets on his horse and reaches his hand to you.
Thanks, but I'll run.
What?
Again, this is again. See what I mean? Again, I'm PTSDing the annoyance from 10 years ago now.
If Drake starts running faster than the horse, I will be so happy. Just
Listen, I used to be the game maker.
You won't. I hate to let you know you won't be happy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are you sure this will be faster?
So would flying, but only your beloved game maker could do that for us.
Amen to that. Well, suit yourself. See you at the castle. Paul rides away to the castle.
I walk the other way.
Ah!
I'm going to start exclusively referring to this character as Shadow the Hedgehog. This is amazing.
If God sends me to hell, I will simply not go. What's he gonna do? Send me to hell? I'm already not going. The fuck?
You walk for many miles until you reach a fork in the road. Do you go left or right?
I sit down.
Again, his refusal to play the game. This moment of him sitting down and not going left or right haunts me.
Oh, no.
You sit there for an hour. It is now high noon and very hot out. You are very thirsty. Now what?
I'll wait for it to rain. This is some fucking dragon warrior, like I subsist off of the dew of the universe.
Too bad there is not a single cloud in the sky. Do you keep sitting after 3 hours of waiting?
Sure.
You haven't had water in 2 days. You start to feel dizzy and nauseous. Your mind starts to act slower and you feel very tired. It is now 5 p.m. and still sunny. What do you do?
Wow, this is some like old world wisdom. Eventually, someone will find me or rain will fall. I stay sitting.
No, it is not old world wisdom. It's old world fuckery.
But you know what? Like it sounds like an old Russian proverb.
Yeah,
like someone
yeah.
will find you or rain will fall, you know?
It does
No,
sound
it's
like
saying,
that.
I won't play your game. I refuse to play. I'm going to sit here and do nothing.
Right.
Your mind shuts down and you go unconscious.
Every time.
Dot. It is very dark. And you can't see anything. But you don't feel alone. You feel the urge to say something. What do you say?
Offspring of a genie. Took you long enough.
I would not treat me that way, Josiah.
My name is Drake.
You cannot lie to me. I knew you before you were this way. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, but why not tell me anyway?
I am Sir Nathaniel, ex-king of Glenwood, game maker, and I am in your mind.
Isn't that nice?
Is Drake calling this character the offspring of a genie, or is that this universe's version of son of a bitch?
It's an insult, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I want to ask you a question, old friend.
Don't call me your friend.
Old friend. It was past tense. So tell, how have you been?
Just lovely with all the horrible things you've done in my place.
I've done a great job. Better than you. You can't see my master plan.
Ah, yes, the master plan. Tell me, what is your plan for the zealot and your girlfriend and her sister?
All in due time, all in due time. Here's a word of advice. Those people I have shown you, you may want to keep close.
Why is that? They're in your control, so it doesn't matter what I do.
You need to stop seeing these people as my puppets. I am giving you friends, guides, support. This is your new home, so start getting settled.
I will beat you. One day, I will beat you.
I don't understand what that means because he just gave me this power.
Right,
Yeah.
His will. So it's
handed it over with a silver bow,
yeah.
Were the two of you actually arguing about this outside of the book as well?
No, we were not actually
Okay.
mad. We're so character Sir Nathaniel and
Yeah.
Nathan were not the same. There were similarities. There are
Right,
definitely
right.
moments, and I will do my best to highlight. This was me being really frustrated. This is how I actually reacted. For the most part, it's me playing a character. Same
For
with
sure.
him. Again, there is a little bit of dickery that is real. We're both trying to mess with each other. That
Okay.
is real. But no, we're not actually mad in real life.
Right.
That is impossible. But if you want to win, I recommend sticking with these people.
Right. Doing what you want will help me.
Yes. Yes, it will. If you want to do whatever you want, I can't stop you. Actually, I can. I don't want to use force, but if you start getting rowdy, I don't know what I'll do. So go do whatever you want. Just know that my master plan must go on, and nothing you can do can stop me. This is very circular talk.
Yeah. I don't know if he really had a point when he brought this conversation.
Yeah. I don't know what I was doing. Now, any questions? No? Good. We'll talk soon. The darkness begins to fade. You see where you are. You're in a nice room, in a bed. To your left is Paul, and a woman in a nurse outfit. To your right is Angel and Diamond. Paul and the nurse have a concerned look face. Angel has her arms crossed, looking at the ceiling with a bored look on her face. Diamond looks like her usual self, which you just noticed. It's quite beautiful.
Shocker.
She has a smooth brown hair.
She has
Smooth brown hair.
She has one smooth brown hair. All the rest of them are blonde. Yeah.
A fair skin, a shining teal-colored eyes.
No. Don't read into the text. She has a smooth brown hair, fair skin, shining teal-colored eyes. She is sitting by the side of your bed. You can smell oranges and sweet honey. Diamond is staring into your face with her hand on your chest. When she sees that your eyes are open, she stops crying. She softly whispers, "You're awake.
You're finally awake.
Are you all right?" Yes. I think this is. I had started playing Skyrim maybe around this time. I don't know if that was a conscious thing. Yeah.
They said you tried to
perfect.
cross the border. Diamond, do you trust me?
Well, you did just save my sister's life, so why shouldn't I trust you?
Just checking. Where am I?
You're in the bed of an inn in the small town of
What?
Hidiji.
Hidiji.
Hidiji. Huh.
Hidiji, yeah. We brought you here when we found you on the road passed out. Her eyes start to water. I was so worried about you.
Yes, I'm sure you were. Tell me, what's going on? Why am I here? How did you find me? What is the game maker's master plan?
What an asshole.
Well, I don't know who the game maker is. Do you want me to tell you everything I know?
No, you don't know anything. I want you to tell me everything the game maker knows.
I'm so confused.
Yes, you are. I'm getting out of here. Now stand up.
The nurse steps over and pushes you back in bed. She says,
You're not going anywhere in your condition. You'll be here for a few days.
Diamond puts her hand on your forehead. You're burning up. How about I tell you what happened while you rest?
No, I don't have a fever. I'm fine. I get up and I walk out.
You stagger and fall over.
You
the nurse
stager.
runs. Oh, it is that. You stager and fall over. The nurse runs out and brings you back to bed. She says to Paul,
He must be delusional from lack of water. This is more serious than I thought.
Paul replies, maybe I should talk to him. He walks over to you and says, hey, buddy, I feel like it's my fault for leaving you. I should have known something was wrong. Is there something I can do to help you feel better?
Yeah, there is. Get me out of here.
Paul leans over to the nurse and whispers, he's definitely not feeling well. The nurse whispers back,
I could drug him. Then he will at least get to rest. Drug me and die, witch doctor.
the nurse says,
Yep, he's delusional. I'll go get the drug.
I'll go get the drug.
She leaves through the door.
All right, Paul, help me up.
I'm sorry, the nurse knows what's best. Everything will be all right.
Paul, you and I know what they don't. In the name of the game maker, get me out of here.
Don't misuse his name. I'm sorry. Everything will be over soon. We'll talk when you're feeling better.
Oh, spring a genie. I get up and punch Paul in the face.
Angel, who has been waiting by the wall, leaps next to you, grabs you by your side, and stares into your eyes. She softly whispers to you,
I know you're not going crazy. I'll help you. Follow my lead.
She punches you in the face and says loudly,
He won't take the drug in this condition, Paul. I'll take him outside to ease his nerves. Diamond, you come with me.
She grabs you by your arm and leads you out to the door. What do you do?
All right, Angel. Congratulations. You punched me in the face. I spit blood on the ground.
Why in the world does Angel want to help? He abandoned her sister.
We don't know. We don't know. This is the mystery. Scholars will try to interpret this text for eons. She brings you outside.
Now we're out. Diamond. That's what I say when I get outside of a building. Now we're out.
Now we're outside.
We're outside. Yeah, we made it.
Diamond, we're going to run away from this inn. Go through the back and get some food.
Diamond runs to the back. Then Angel looks at you and says,
And you, I don't know who you think you are, Drake. Wait.
There's probably should have been a question mark there, but there isn't.
I don't know who you think you are, Drake. Running through the woods, sitting in the middle of the road, getting dehydrated, constantly in trouble.
Dehydrated.
And you know what I think? And you know what I think? I like trouble. Since I've got nothing better to do, I'll follow you. Plus, you need someone to keep you from dying. That was a hell of a line.
How clever, game maker, making me think I have some choice. Pah! I don't want you help.
There is no choice. I'm coming with you. I will let you choose where we're going and what we do. Now, let's go before they catch on to our plan. So there is a choice, is what I'm saying.
They? Who is they, Angel?
The nurse and Paul. Oh, good. Diamond's back.
Diamond returns with a bag full of food.
Now let's go.
I sit down.
Mama Jamma. Angel says,
You really are crazy.
she picks you up and puts you over her shoulder and runs
my
towards
God.
the woods.
I kick her in the stomach.
Angel is incredible. Do you want to get drugged or not?
She keeps running.
I made you too strong. I laugh maniacally.
Diamond says, Angel?
What is it?
Angel replies, look up. You look up and see a black column that looks like an empty dark hole. It's descending towards you. Now what?
Descending.
Ah, look, the great and almighty game maker is here to change the game. I keep laughing.
You descend into darkness. You hear, again, wrong one, a voice. I will give you a choice. Do you want to continue in this game?
Yes, I'd love to keep being a pawn on your chessboard. You realize my sarcasm, I hope.
Do you want to continue, yes or no?
What happens if I say no?
The game ends. I will make you an offer. I will let you change one thing about the game other than being game maker.
Anything I want?
Other than being game maker or bring back genies. Anything at all.
Give me my hair back.
Is that it?
Can I ask for more?
Didn't he already have his hair back?
No, it got balded.
Yeah,
Oh,
it got
okay.
balded.
Yeah, it got balded. I'm in a generous mood.
Give me the ability of ninjas, Batman, and secret spies combined. Boom, the trifecta.
All right then. Talk later. The darkness fades away. You're now in a prison cell with Diamond and Angel. There's a guard outside the cell door. There's a plate on the floor and a dead rat in the corner. Have fun. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for
My
now.
name is Uriel Septum.
Wait a minute. The next line is, where am I? And then Angel responds, about time you woke up. So it literally is, good, you're finally awake.
You're finally awake.
And that's where we'll start next time. That's where we're going to start next time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to that bonus episode of Knott's Quest.
Knight's Quest 1.0.
Yeah, realistically,
original.
aren't all of the episodes of Knight's Quest from the last 3 seasons like bonus episodes? of this.
You know what? Maybe. What's the real order? Only you can tell. All right.
Yeah, this is the machete order.
The next episode that comes out will still be bonus content. So that one will be another type of prequel. It's a bonus episode of Jake and Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
That they recorded like a year ago.
Yeah,
it was
feels
a long
like.
time ago.
Yeah, we've had that in our back pocket, collectively pockets, for a while.
So look forward to that. And now there's going to be some music and then ads. All right, see you. Hey, Questies. It's me, Nathan. Thank you so much for listening to that special bonus episode. I've really been looking forward to sharing this one with you. And so it was fun to finally read that and make fun of it with you all. Again, as I said earlier, let us know if you liked it, because if you did, we'll record and release more of it. If you didn't, well, then let us know that too, so that we don't waste our time on that. Here's the things that you need to know. First up, again, 2 weeks, next episode, more bonus content, as I just said, Jake and Jamie only. I just finished editing that one, and it's fun. There's some fun little things they did there, because they end up having to play some characters that I normally play, but I'm not there, so that's a lot of fun. This month, we are celebrating our 100 episodes, as you probably already know, with this bonus content, but we're also celebrating with the launch of our Patreon. We've got all kinds of great stuff on Patreon. We've got a Discord for you guys to join in. We've got some bonus episodes that we just dropped. The first bonus episode, which is us doing a nighttime where we discover Knight's Quest rival, and we wage war. Not for real, just as a joke. Just a joke, but we wage war. It's on. So it's a lot of fun. You can check that out. And of course, we got other great goodies like special stickers too. So I want to just give a quick shout out to all of our patrons who are supporting us. Thank you so much. It has just been, amazing to see you guys' support. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to our better tier patrons, Lauren Grace, those dang high elves again, Mike, and Lowell. Long may he reign. If you want to join them, head on over to patreon.com/KQPodcast, or you can go to our website, kqpodcast.com, and click the Patreon button. Check out the tiers. Give what you can. We'd love to have you join the community. And if you can't, again, don't worry about it. We are just grateful that you're even listening to the show in the first place. Yeah, we're just grateful for our fans and for everything that you've been doing. Also, while you're at kqpodcast.com, why not get some merch? I mean, the holidays are approaching, and if you've got friends who also listen to the show, I mean, come on. Knight's Quest stickers? No better gift. No better gift than I can imagine than that. So check it out. Otherwise, again, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. You're all amazing, and may your place in his story belong.
I just noticed last edit made on June 20th, 2018.
Yeah, that's when I typed this. That's when I typed
I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been before we started, or maybe just after we started recording. That's awesome.
Yeah. Why you gotta make a penis on it? Why'd I give you editing rights? It should have been viewing rights.
There we go.
Oh, no.
That's just how Google Drive works.
All right. Start a timer, and we're just gonna...
And with that, welcome to the boner episode of Knight's Quest.
No, you can't call it that. No. Welcome everyone to this bonus episode
This is a
of
special
Knight's Quest.
boners episode.
We gotta restart that.
No.
That's definitely the outtake. Except it can't be, because no one's gonna see that.
Right.
Okay.